Okay, welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So, I made a video earlier. I think I might have deleted it. And if I didn't, then I'll probably post it, but I probably won't. So, this thing came on my Topbuzz about colorism and racism. And I've been doing reverse racism reports a lot on YouTube. But this one hit Topbuzz because apparently it's gone viral about Latin women being superior to black women. And this young black lady is enraged and she's going through all the stuff on love and hip hop and everything, and this video is like a year old. So I'm not the one that's not up to speed. It just found me. Now how come when I make videos about the color wheel and black people, nobody's been watching? But this young lady goes off about a fact of Latin women talking bad about black women, blah, blah, blah. And when black women act like Latin women, it's passed off as anger and disgust. But here's my thing on that. I think you are allowed to date whoever you want. Everybody has a preference. I prefer Asian women and Latin women over black women. But being that I'm mixed, it wouldn't really matter what woman I date. I'm still going to be mixed. They're still going to be who they are. And the thing about that is, we all have our semi-prejudiced ways or views. Very few of us admit it. Alright? I admit to nothing because I don't have the right to be a racist. I think that all women are good looking in their own special way, and how you carry yourself will define you, and where you choose to make rights or left in your life, that's kind of up to you. However, I'm not going to judge this young lady on her rant, because I've been saying this crap for years. A lot of the reasons why a lot of us don't have careers right now is because of colorism. And the lucky few who do have careers, be it be YouTube, the internet, or anything else that we're doing, is generally that lady is right. Colorism. Now, I'm not saying she's right about the Latin superiority over the black women. No human being truly is superior over another. Okay, you may have something that you're very good at, and you may be superior at doing that move, like me and the yellow chain that you see me doing the same shit over and over and over. I'm probably very superior at doing it because I've been doing it for so long. If you check out some of the clips I've put up here, you'll see that I've been using that chain for quite some time. And it's the same thing with nunchucks, how everyone else seems to be able to be noticed when they do it, but I've been doing nunchucks before these people existed, before YouTube existed, and no one's looking at me. No one. No one's flipping through Kung Fu Havoc 1 or Kung Fu Havoc 2 and saying, that damn James is an ace. He's kicking ass with those nunchucks. Because whatever I need to get for people to have attention, it's not happening. Now, I will say today at GameStop, I did meet a guy who knew me, who remembered me, who did check me out in videos. See, I remember you used to do Kung Fu and all kinds of stuff. And thank you for your service. And this was at GameStop where another vet had thanked me for my service, and I thanked him for his service. And then I went by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class to see what it was. I got their phone number and shit over there. I'll have to check them out. But anyway, the point of the matter is, whatever the it factor is, either I'm too small for it or I'm too big for it. So when my career does explode, it will explode in a big way. So as long as I don't quit, give up, or walk away, I should be fine. It's just a matter of time. But I'm 46 years old. I've been going at this for 19 years. And I have not so much as caught the glimpse of a break. Which is why last night, with my big epic fail, I was going to put everything I've ever done on my hard drive. Now I need to get help. We have to reboot the hard drive, refiction the hard drive, and pray that the terabyte is still there, even though I deleted every footage that I have. Okay, that being said, I'm going to spend a lot of time tomorrow on a graphic novel and writing. I'm going to spend a lot of time this weekend on a graphic novel and hopefully uploading all that stuff again after I get some help with the hard drive. Now, moving on. I watch a lot of videos, and I have said a lot of videos, and though they may come back to bite me in the arse later, the fact of the matter is nobody likes a truth teller. This young lady on her rant about Latins being superior to black and chucking them down and all that, I'm not going to say she's wrong. I'm not going to say she's right. I'm also not going to say one more time that this video is a year old, and then there's more colorism videos out there for y'all to find. But I specifically had made a video of the color wheel way before this even came out. Which, like I said, I'm like the Carlos Santana of this generation, where nobody's up to speed with me. So nobody's really looking at me. And my time may have come and passed. It very well may have. I don't have to accept that, but, you know, eventually I just may have to accept that. Which is why I plan on putting all my stuff up on social media and then going wherever the wind takes me. You know, because not everybody's meant to do what they want to do with their lives. And I regret my life a lot, because a lot of the discussions of my family keeping me from living the life I want versus the life I'm living right now due to their inability to make decisions without having a plan, and me being the unfortunate sap that had to pay for it, you know, by doing the jobs of baby daddies that shouldn't have been baby daddies. And that's not a personal stab at the children that are born. That's a personal stab at my mom not junking down my siblings that keep popping them out and not thinking, hey, maybe I shouldn't have a baby with this guy. That shit's working, you know. But the color wheel, the racism and all that stuff, it's a real fact of life. If you look at a majority of the colored people now acting versus 10 years ago, where if your skin was brown, people were down. And then as multicultural people break into this business, with the exception of me, the only multicultural man that you really know for sure is The Rock. And he's not taking work from me because I'm not going after this shit that he's doing, you know. I just want to make kung fu movies, scary movies, and action movies, but mostly I want to make kung fu and scary movies and maybe a little bit of sci-fi, the genres that I'm in. Now, The Rock's done maybe 1 or 2 sci-fi flicks. I'm not really sure. Scorpion King was more of a fantasy, but he did do the one where he was in space. I forgot the name of the damn thing, but he did do the movie, and then when he tries to do something black and historical, everybody jumps down his throat and say he's not dark enough to play John Henry Irons. It's not John Henry Irons, it's just John Henry, but, you know, I had to throw that in there just as a hint that he could make a great Steel. Even though I love Shaquille O'Neal's Steel, it didn't get a whole lot of reviews, but with the tech they got now, Shaquille could make a comeback, and they could do so much more with him now than they did when it first came out. That's neither here or there. But the color wheel is the same. The color wheel has also affected The Rock, because everybody who's black has chunked him down about, oh, you never play a black guy. You're always like a Samoan dude or somebody somewhere, but you're not a black guy. You're never a black guy. He puts his bid in for doing the John Henry movie. Old John Henry was a steel driving man, and everybody starts chunking him in reverse. Okay, now you're not black enough to play John Henry. Your skin's too light. You're maybe too tall. You're too thick. And he's like trying to be a producer of the shit too. So that's like a color wheel double fuck. Now, granted, The Rock doesn't look fully black. I can relate. I don't look fully black. You know, I don't deny it, but, you know, if I can only get Native American roles, you're damn right I'm going to take them. Hell, maybe he only gets Samoan roles. You're damn right you're going to take it, because you love this business. I love this business. I love making movies, and I'm really upset that I haven't broken through and grabbed the brass ring. I don't need the gold ring. I don't need the silver ring. Hell, I don't need the brass ring. Give me the fucking ring made out of 10. As long as I'm working, I'm going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Substantiable. If I can get a job on a soap opera, I'll take it. If Disney Seed would give me a job as a mutant superhero, I'm going to take it. You know? Because you know they're doing rewrites and representation and all that. Hey, I'm good playing American Eagle, even though Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is done. You know, I'm good playing anybody. You know? I would prefer to play a Native American, because that way people would have some representation. But I would also prefer to have my character be multicultural. Kind of like Daisy Johnson in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is my favorite show, which I'm never going to get on, because this is the last season, and they're already in production right now, I think. So, or it's already finishing and wrapping up, one of the two. Kind of like Supernatural, which I wish they would have gave me a job as a spinoff with the other black guy, with the Chicago kid. But anyway, to make a long story short, the color wheel thing does exist. And the colored people in power don't want the up-and-comers to take their spot. But they're not seeing it like the up-and-comers, because we don't want your spot. We want our own spot. But we want to be working. That's it. We don't want to take your spot. We want our own spot. You know, we're not greedy. We just want in. We don't want the piece of the whole pie. Break us off some breadcrumbs and we're good. You know, but if people aren't seeing that, you know, and that's why my ass ain't working. You know, and I need you guys on social media to boost me up a bit. But again, nobody's watching my shit, and that's a problem for me. You know, I try to get some collaboration going on. No one wants to volunteer to be a sparring partner, so I can't make it happen. I mean, I probably could if I go out and like start filming with a GoPro and just go into dojos and just start whooping everybody's ass. But by then, the time I'm famous, I'll be arrested and locked up for all the videos that I've posted. So, you know, that's kind of a double fuck. You know, you don't want to film yourself doing an assault because you want to prove to people that your shit's legit. You go and do an assault and then your ass is locked up. Yeah, what are you in here for? Well, you know, I got a YouTube channel. I went to like International Black Belt Center. I found the biggest, baddest black belt. I broke both his fucking legs. I broke his arms in 3 places because they didn't give me respect and they didn't think I was legit. Then I went to the nearest guy who was a BJJ expert and I fucked him up before he could get down on the ground. And then I went to another dojo and I beat the sensei up and 5 of his top guys. That's not going to get me anywhere. Actually, I take it back. It will get me somewhere. It's called incarcerated. So even if I'm that damn good and I go to the dojo, y'all like my dress? Because it looks like a dress on me while that like totally caught me off guard. Sorry. But anyway, if I go to a dojo and I hit someone with a snake or a crane or a tiger attack and I beat their ass in their home, the cops aren't going to look at that as this is a YouTuber trying to get views. They're going to look at that as this mixed motherfucker decided he wanted to go and show the people that his shit was legit because he couldn't get into UFC 20 years ago because they didn't have his weight class. And now his weight class is behind bars. So I'm not going to go that route. I probably could do that, but with this hip replacement, I couldn't outrun the police. You see the double fuck there? I can come to somebody's house and Kimbo slice the shit out of them and try to outrun the police. There's a big ass scar on my leg right here from a hip replacement. Me and running are not friends anymore. Granted, I have running shoes. They're not on my feet right now, but I do have running shoes. Which goes back to me and running are not friends right now. So even with my awesome ass Nike running shoes, I'm not going to outrun the police. So, and you can't outrun a bullet. No. But the color wheel thing, we can adapt and we can adjust. And before I end this video, I want to talk about one more racist thing. The color wheel is racist, and this is the racist thing, because a lot of people blame light-skinned people for the treatment of dark-skinned people. Alright? Let me square this away really, really quickly. I'm multicultural. I am Cherokee, I am black, and I am white, and I say this in damn near every video I make. I don't have the right to be a racist. I have been the victim of more reverse racism from black people than I've ever been from white people or Asian people. Alright? And when I say Asian, I'm including everybody. I'm including the Native Americans with the feathers and the Indians with the damn dots, because legally they're Asian. Alright? Biologically, they're all classified as Asian. So that means if you're Mexican and you're from Incan, Aztec, Mayan, and the Amazon tribes, your ass is Asian. But, for the sake of this video, those are the people who have not treated me wrongly except for one Indian tribe guy. Just one. 2 white people. But everyone else, from grade school to high school to college, 3 white people. So that's not a bad track record. When you only have 3 white people who treat you bad because of the color of your skin, and you have 1 Native American / Asian person that treats you bad because of the color of your skin, because you're not pure blood, and then you have a fuck ton of black people, no matter how light or dark they are, treat you bad because of the color of your skin. This is why self-hatred exists, by the way. This is why self-hatred of black people exists. This is why you hear young black men going to mate with white girls and Asian girls and stuff, because they won't want their kid to go through the conglomerate of being called a nigger and all that stuff. Well, let me stop you guys right there. Because the conglomerate of being called a half-breed most of your life is just as bad. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't have kids out of your racial spectrum, but you need to be able to sit your kid on his ass and explain to him why people are prejudiced, why people are racist, and why people who are the color of your mother and the color of your father fuck with you the way that they do. And the simple answer is because they can, and because they're fucking ignorant, and they have not been raised properly. They don't know what happens in your house. They don't know that you come home to a white mom and a black dad, and you are the best of both worlds. You have your white mom's side and her family who treat you great unless they're racist and they disown your mom, and then you're fucked. But you can still claim DNA when something goes wrong and take everything from the fuckers. Then you have your dad's side who may pick on you a little bit, pick on you a lot, and they may treat you right. Same thing. Or they may have disowned your father because instead of him dating a black chick, he went with the white woman, and they will talk about your mom in all kinds of ways and call her all kinds of white devils and shit, and your skin's like this. Now, let me explain why I did that in part 2.